At how hyper this dog is. Pixie! Pixie! Hmm? Pixie! So this is the dog that always welcomes me every time I go home. Pixie! Good morning, everybody. So today is a Saturday. It's currently 6 in the morning, and I am now headed to the store and open it up so that we can start this new day ahead of us. So today is just a wonderful day again to vlog because the weather does not look like it's gonna be raining sometime soon. And because today is a Saturday, it's time for me to do my laundry because there's a new rule on our school which has been implemented and will be mandatory to be followed, especially now that we are about to be deployed at our laboratory schools, which is the no entry, no uniform policy, which means we must wear our uniform at all times. So having that thought in mind, I need to wash my school uniform for me to have it ready on Monday so that I could wear it and not be able to like unfollow the rule, which is very mandatory. But for me though, even if the rule isn't implemented, I always wear my uniform because that's the symbol, or that signifies that you really are studying at that school and you are at that level of education, which is the 4th year. And wearing that uniform saves me in like the laundry that I do, because I only need to do like the inner parts of my uniform, and rather than always wearing civilian clothes every day, so you would be able to like do a lot of laundry. So instead of doing a lot of laundry, you would have a little less laundry because you have your uniform. So I know some of my days are just like this, like going into the store in the morning, opening it up and other stuff like that. But that's what my whole day typically composes of. Date on my bike setup right here, I managed to renew the front brakes because the brake pads that were in here were very worn out and there is no brake friction at the front wheel. Also, the caliper was broken, so I replaced it with a new one. And the mount here, is stable, so it doesn't move anymore like what I had problems. And having the ball head just gives you a versatile setup. So I'm just gonna continue on opening up the store. So I have just done opening up the store. Now I'm headed to get myself breakfast because I'm freaking hungry right now. The freaking roads are busy right now. So yeah, it's a Saturday. It really is. It's a weekend. People are trying to get home from their long days of work. I'm gonna go to this bakery here and find if they have delicious bread. Because So what I'm planning is buying a loaf of bread and saving it up so that I could use or I could eat it for the whole week. So I'm just gonna park the bike here and I'll see you guys when I take off or I'm on my way home. So I just got home and as you can see, there is a maintenance of the post that is near at our house. So yeah, I doubt there's electricity in our home, or maybe this is just for the internet and stuff like that. So I just got home and let's see if we have power. Yes, we have power. So I think the maintenance that was happening at the lower part or the entrance to our what we call this little barangay is just for the internet, because I've observed while using the Piso net Wi-Fi for the internet that I use for my laptop, I sometimes experience like lower internet connectivity issues. So maybe that's what they're resolving. So I just got home, as I've said. Here's the bread that I've got. Here, a loaf of bread. And I'm gonna be budgeting this bread in order for it to last for a few days or so. So I just got home and logged on to our student portal for our assessment task, and we have 3 new assessment tasks to answer. So I'm just gonna work on it and we'll get to the topic of this vlog right here. And this camera, which is the Samsung MV800. So today I'm gonna be talking about the camera that I use, not in the same way that I'm been talking about my previous vlog, which is this vlog, my vlogging setup. But today we are going to be having a comprehensive review of this camera, which is the Samsung MV800. So we'll be knowing the technicalities and other stuff that we need to know for this camera. So stay tuned, because that's what this vlog is all about. While I was doing research about this camera that I own, I come across this carousel listing for it, and it's a whopping 6,000 pesos. I'm glad I got this for cheap. So I actually did my first review on this camera back in my old channel. It is in Tagalog, so I'm just gonna re-upload this review over here on this channel as a part of this vlog right now. So what you're seeing on the next part of the vlog is this video, which is the review of my camera, which is the Samsung MV800, back when I first bought it last year. Welcome back sa isa na namang bagong video dito sa channel ko. At ngayong araw na to mga guys, ay i-review natin ang pinakabagong camera na nabili ko mula dito sa Facebook Marketplace, which is itong Samsung MV800 na digital camera. Itong camera na to mga guys ay may flip-up screen, which is best for vloggers. So let's start the review right now. As I've said earlier mga guys, ang camera nabili natin, which is nabili natin for a lowest price, i-reveal ko sa inyo later on the video kung magkano yung bili ko dito. So itong camera na to mga guys ay nabili ko sa Facebook Marketplace or sa Facebook page na Maninda Tabay dito sa Toledo City. This camera mga guys features a 16.1 megapixel sensor, which means itong sensor na nandito sa camera nito is 16 megapixels. Kung makikita nyo yung lens dito, that is 16 megapixels, which is capable of also optical zoom. So mas-zoom in yung lens. Besides that mga guys, meron din siyang flip up screen, which is best for vloggers like me. Kasi kung makikita natin sa mga vloggers kagaya nila Casey Neistat, Pong TV, Roger Rocker, at iba pa, merong flip up screen yung DSLR cameras nila, or yung point and shoot, or yung mga mirrorless cameras nila, which is a best feature of this Samsung MV800 na camera. Kasi meron na siyang flip up screen na magagamit natin when it comes to vlog. So itong Samsung na MV800 na camera na to is nabili ko lang sa halagang 1,500 pesos sa Facebook page na kaya na sinabi ko kanina, yung Maninda Tabay, at nabili ko siya ng second hand. So ibig sabihin, itong camera na to is hindi ako yung unang gumamit, kundi meron ng ibang person na mag-ay-ari dito, at di binenta na lang nila ito sa lowest price sapagkat gagamitin daw nila yung pera. So anyways mga guys, let's check the quality of this Samsung MV800 and let's see paano nga ba kaganda yung quality ng video performance ng kamerang ito. So ito na nga yung quality ng Samsung MV800 na digital camera. So itong camera na to mga guys is only capable of 720p na recording video. So kung makikita natin yung quality ng video ng camera na to is somewhat reasonable para sa pagpa-vlog. So ito yung gagamitin nating camera from now on when doing our vlogs. Kasi yung old camera ko na Samsung DV150 na point and shoot camera din is somewhat hindi ko na makita, at dumating na sa point na hindi ko na magagamit yung camera mismo. Kaya binili ko itong bagong Samsung MV800 na digital camera. So as you can see from the review that I have made on my previous YouTube channel, this camera which I purchased, let me just change the settings for this camera for a sec. So this camera is only 1,500 pesos when I first bought it last year. So I bought this from a couple who really needed the money for their was it funeral, I think, of their grandma. So that's why I've been since using this camera for some of my vlogs. But recently though, when I started daily vlogging, I realized I needed a main camera rather than my phone, because sometimes my phone is always what I use when it comes to like editing and other stuff like that. So I decided to use this camera right here for my main shooter for my vlogs, because it's compact and it fits on my pocket. Maybe when I'm using like the full setup, which is with the GorillaPod, I won't be able to keep this on my pocket. But in regular times, I always keep this at the pocket of my pants, so that every time I wanted to vlog or to make a time lapse, I just got this on me. So that was my review of this camera that I've got over here. So which wraps up this vlog that I am doing right now. So this vlog is mainly focused on the camera that I'm using, the Samsung MV800, and what I like about it. So the video that you saw earlier explains why I decided to purchase this camera, because the main reason, if you haven't understand, if you're an English speaker, is that I wanted a camera that would have this flip up screen, because an important element to vlogging is having to see what you are seeing through the lens. Because if you are not able to compose your shots properly, you might be able to not be able to see what's going on. Because like what happened earlier, my exposure was very low and I have no idea in what's happening. So if I don't have this viewfinder flipped up, I won't be able to see that I am out of exposure or I am underexposed. So that's why I was able to adjust the exposure quickly. I'm about to head out and go to school, so I'm just gonna end this vlog today right here. So this ends this comprehensive review of the camera that I'm using. So if you like these kinds of videos, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe to my channel, follow me on my social media accounts, and I'll see you on the next vlog.